I mean, how many people wander around with dragon eggs in their pockets? People say in order to make an omelette, you have to break some eggs. I am not a big fan of the connotation this brings, but what I'm a fan of is eggs. You could cook that thing in so many ways. And it looks so simple, but you could mess up cooking it so easily. Egg yolks are one of the few foods that naturally contain vitamin D. So for all of my vampiric friends and cave trolls, forget the sun, go eat some eggs. Also, barbarians and Vikings, yes, a whole pig is a good protein, but you could diversify a bit with eggs and get yoked. Why eggs, Jordan? Because I'm hungry and I'm about to talk about another goblin. Another goblin? Another goblin? Yes! Also, it's a goblin kitchen video. Not other than Wok, the Eggmaster, and his chicken. Take your favorite pan and eggs and let's cook up a story that wouldn't qualify as epic, but we're in goblin territory, so it's okay. Spoilers, I sculpted and painted him. Let's get started. Story time. We're in the lands of Fortare again, but this time we go south. As Kaleo likes to sing sometimes, way down we go. A place called Sunbreak. The weather there is not great, which helps with the dramaticism if there's a battle. They had one iconic sunbreak there and now the whole place is called that, just to put it in context. Nowadays, in that town, the main thing to do is being a miner. The caves there offer a lot of natural goodies. Well, the occasional troll was making a fuss about the invasion of its home, but folks at Sunbreak look at it as normal. The Great Troll Migration happened at some point, but that's a story for another time. If you go deep in the mines, you would hear a raspy voice, cursing at a big stone and some other poor miners. The miners weren't very fond of working with a grumpy goblin, but they tolerated him because he was a bloody good miner, and respect was better than being liked here. At this time of the story, his name was Pickaxe. Pum pum pum! Pickaxe is a workaholic. He hated his job, but he still preferred to work, and work a lot. It was a rest day, but where is Pickaxe? In the mines, digging. Is he a dwarf? No, but he works like one. As he was digging, all of a sudden, the floor beneath him crumbled, and he couldn't reach. Thump! He fell in a hole. Pickaxe was sliding down like on a slide, groveling, cursing. It was getting even worse. Big splash, and he was in an underground river. He hated rivers too. Pickaxe always thought he couldn't swim, and he can't. But when he started to drown, some instinct awoke in him, and he managed to keep his head above the water. Oh no, a light at the end of the tunnel. Please better not be a waterfall. Please better not be a waterfall. Please better not be a waterfall. It was a waterfall. When he woke up, the sky was moving. Why is the sky moving? Pickaxe turned around and he realized he was on a hay cart. The cart stopped, and an elderly couple appeared in his eyesight. "You're awake! We're going to carry you inside the house. Don't worry." Pickaxe was so tired and in such a pain that he couldn't even curse at them. They got in. It was warm and it smelled good. I don't know if you goblins like eggs, but we're mainly chicken farmers, so there's a lot of eggs. He scrambled some and put a pan above the fire. Pickaxe ate dirt and maggots normally. He couldn't bother to find something edible. Ugh! He grunted and stood a bit. In front of him, something that looked weird but smelled so nice. And he was kinda hungry. One bite and he felt like the luckiest mouse. He stayed there for a while because at that moment he decided that he's going to learn how to cook eggs in every possible way. One of the chickens in particular liked the grumpy goblin, and the elderly couple decided to give the chicken to him. "I know you'll take good care of it." He was thinking of renaming himself to a pan, but decided Wok, because it's bigger. One day, a stubby goblin was passing by an open fire where Wok was cooking some eggs for himself, and stopped. "What are you looking at?" Wok asked. "Can I have some?" "Sit." It was Grum, the master chef. He tried the dish and asked, "Do you want to work for me? I'm opening a tavern, and an egg master like you will do well." Wok missed working, so he said, "Sure, but no rest time, please." "You've got a deal." Wok was very fun to design, and the miniature turned out really great. His pants are very nice to paint and put a lot of color in. For those of you who have seen the other videos, you're probably thinking, what's the chicken's name? There were some great suggestions from you, and it might be a little disappointing for some, but I decided that I would not officially name the chicken. It's on you to name your chicken. I'll leave a blank space in the PDF with the stat blocks so you could write it there. I started this miniature the same way I started Proc, with Parasite Yellow. And from there, local tones, building volumes, I even tried glazing. I normally don't do this, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. Now I have the 3 chefs from the cooking core crew. I have to finish the piggies and the kitchen itself, and we'll have a nice complete project, with the possibility of further expansion. Here, take some beauty shots. Creating and painting my own minis is very rewarding. I even enjoy painting them more because I created the whole thing. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, you could watch my other videos. We know his diet consists only of great AAA white eggs. Bye!